Hey there, all 4, 6, you beautiful bastards. You. Fucking this motherfucker. Are. Fucking. They took from us motherfucking scene girls, god damn it. Fuck, dude. There was nothing hotter than a zanned up fucking 25-year-old scene chick in fucking the 2000s, dog. There was nothing hot in the fucking 2005 to 2010. The hottest chick on the face of the planet had fucking zebra striped hair and was fucking pilled out of her mind on fucking Xanax and fucking Oxycontin. Fucking thrashing around in a pit with a bloody nose to fucking falling in reverse. Fucking, there's copious amounts of gay sex here. It's all we do. It's literally all we do here, guys. How's it going? I fucking um I don't know. I was fucking getting anxious not doing anything. So I don't have anything to talk about and I just hit live basically. Yeah, fucking, oh, yeah, fucking my grandma died, and fucking I'm crying about that. I wanna cry about that for fucking 3 hours and play my shitty AI music. Fucking, you don't know shit about music! I have a Suno account! Fucking Karmic, fucking faggot. Karmic, you're a faggot. You're a giant faggot, and I don't care that fucking Mersh coddles you like a fucking like a fucking kitten he found in a burlap sack that has fucking rabies. I don't give a shit. No matter how many head pats Mersh gives you, you're always a faggot to me. You piece of shit homo. And pretty much everybody that Mersh likes in the Dabbleverse, they're all faggots. They all fucking suck. Except for Mr. Kill Everything, who has grown on me. He's alright. He's a drunk asshole, and I like that about him. Hey, thank you, Lucas, who so kindly posted the dono link to the Buy Me a Coffee. Where you can donate, where you can buy me a beer or whatever. Fucking whatever beer $2 buys me, which fucking, let's be honest, these days ain't nothing worth drinking. I can get like a Steel Reserve if you tip 3 beers. It's a 40, shorty. Fuck it. You want to start? Let's do something wholesome. Let's do something wholesome. It's fucking a wholesomeness. Do that. Hold on, let me see here.
He is very attached to my daughter. When she leaves for school, he will stop towards the door and he will stand there crowing, telling me that
Yeah, chicken's got a diaper.
he doesn't want her to leave.
Do they make chicken diapers? Is that like a product that I could buy and that's its intended purpose? Chicken diaper. Let me see here. What are the Amazon reviews? Oh my god, they do. Adjustable chicken harness and diapers. Oh my fucking Christ. Hold on. This is a fucking thing. I never even considered chicken diapers. Adjustable chicken harness, diaper, 5'4" leash so you can keep your chicken a safe Virgie away from you. Breathable and washable, secure training for hens, ducks, and chicks. Outdoor walking and discipline. Disciplining a chicken? Look at the little bow tie! Guys, I want a chicken so I can accessorize it. There's a camo one, so that your chicken doesn't get spotted in the woods. Fucking anywho.
I'm so George's mom, and this is his story of her POV.
Renee said, I wanted outside chickens, but now I want inside chickens.
Hi, sweetie. We decided to adopt a rooster in need, and it happened that this man had too many roosters, and he was giving away koji, so that's how he came into our lives.
Too many roosters, so he had 2 roosters.
He was so timid. He required lots and lots of care. It was so
Yeah, chickens are
exhausting
kind of
because he
timid
had a problem with his
things.
digestive
Their entire existence is being fed by the person who's going to eat them.
system. It required just so much work, just tending to him. And I wasn't sure if we could even have.
Dude, they make diapers for him, Lucas.
To
You
take care
fucking,
of him long term.
at this
But my
point,
daughter,
like, you
she
not
was
letting her
just
get a
so
fucking
determined
indoor
to
chicken is
nurse
just
him,
cruel.
to get him well.
It's not like
And
it'll be a
so
mess.
Over several months, he started changing, and he got very attached to my daughter.
Now, are you happy you're with your bestie?
He would follow her throughout the house.
Are you looking for her?
He will play hide and seek with my daughter.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Get her, baby.
He will look for her, and sometimes he'll double back, like he'll trick her, and he'll head backwards to find her.
Hey, Koji.
He has a very
Look at this sweet little
so
man.
sweet that it just melts you. When we give him a treat, he will give
What could
a piece of
possibly
that
go
treat
wrong?
to us.
Exactly.
Love
See,
Koji,
you're
a
on
treat.
board now.
You offering it to me?
When he's happy, you can see it.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't have the YouTube chat open. My bad, guys. What up, Carrie?
He flaps his wings.
Hi, cutie.
A chicken dressed as Colonel Sanders with a little white suit and fucking this
He might grow too.
whatever that fucking tie he wears is called. I don't think it's a bolo, right? It might just be a bolo tie. I don't know. I'm not picturing it correctly.
It's amazing how he uses those crows to communicate what he's feeling. It could be that he feels
Yeah.
like the king of the house. It could be
Yeah, that's. It's amazing how this rooster uses his evolutionary fucking ability to communicate with other chickens and things around him as he was intended to by whatever fucking means you believe the gift was granted to him.
when he's irritated with us. I think
It's
he
a
had
fucking rooster, not a chicken. Roosters are chickens, goddammit.
probably gone through a lot of things.
If we're gonna get down to the gender, it's not a chicken, it's a hen.
We don't know what happened when he was living outside as probably one of the smallest chickens in the flock. He probably got
Yeah, he's a
bullied.
tiny little rooster.
A lot of people just collect the chicken's eggs and they feed them. They clean the coop when it needs cleaning, and that's about it.
You got something to say?
I don't think there was very much social interaction. One of the reasons that he could
Bro, I love chickens. Chickens rule. Poultry's awesome. I used to have turkeys as pets when I was a kid until the neighbor's dogs fucking did what turkeys are meant for. But they fucked them. They fucked our turkeys to death. The dog mounted our turkeys and fucked them to death. It's horrendous. Fucking, what a way to find out about sex, right? When you're 12. Anyway, no.
tell was that it took the woman 15 minutes to catch up, because if he trusted her, he would not have flown in the yard like that. Chickens are very capable of forming deep bonds with humans. I think people might have a hard time wanting
It
to
grows
understand that because they're a
eggs.
food animal.
Koji, we have this time called adoration time, and he knows to get into this position where he puffs up his chest and he lets us stroke
Yeah,
it.
he wants to fuck
He
you.
seems to really like it.
You're turning
He
your chicken
wasn't
on.
in the greatest health. He developed a heart murmur. Recently, the heart murmur returned, and we put him on heart meds. It just
Oh
made a
my
huge
God, they're
difference.
ge-
Now he's doing so much better.
Good boy.
I
We
think
have to give our chicken insulin. He's diabetic.
he did have to deal with predators because we noticed that every evening he would become extremely frightened. He would start crouching because he was really afraid that there was something that was going to come after him.
You worried?
It took him a while
Oh,
to
shit.
realize that there's no
IT,
predators
what
in
up,
the house,
buddy?
even though it was a different environment from being in.
Hey, the one, the only, the greatest songwriter of our generation, fucking Irrational Times is in the house. Sorry, I would have said something sooner, but your @ says Mr. You Are What You Is, and it doesn't say, like, IT or fucking, so I didn't know, buddy. but I will know from now on. One of the greatest men to ever grace the internet with his presence. Fuck, we're playing some of IT's greatest hits. Hold on. Well, after
outdoors.
Wow.
He is an indoor rooster, and we do take him outside for walks, like in a baby sling.
You were such a handsome boy. Such a pretty boy.
Over the years, I've learned that chickens are the most abused animal on the planet. If that can change, I really
What?
believe that true kindness will just take over in this world.
What do you mean abuse?
So
They're
soft.
food. You can't abuse a steak. What are you talking about? Excuse me? Oh yeah, this dude was verbally abusive to his chicken. Fucking shut up. It's a fucking
Especially when we give him a bath. It's
you
like,
cocksucker.
wow, like touching a cloud.
So soft.
He's also very round, so it's very satisfying petting him. I think he would like to believe that he's independent, but he's pretty clingy because if my daughter leaves the room, he follows her. Maybe he even knows in a way that she believed in him. Maybe he knows that and we underestimate that.
Hey, there's my song. I'm looking through the list. So I'm only gonna play like one or two, but where? Who are we doing? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. The Great Irrational Times. One of the funniest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Time ago, early September, I had some friends of mine I'd like for you to remember.
Okay, never mind. King Yeti, sorry. King Yeti corrected me. A well-done steak is abuse. Okay, you can abuse a steak, but it's one of few foods that you... Actually, there's a lot of foods you can abuse. Never mind. Jack Scalfani exists. You can abuse food. Sorry. I guess fucking I was wrong on that argument. See, you can change my mind.
They get up in the morning to catch that worm at 8 a.m. so they could see
Nothing
those
like a
really
little
burn.
hyperbole. No, in my honest opinion, IT, like all hyperbole removed, you are one of my favorite songwriters, hands down. And I'm not just because you're a silly Billy, you're a silly guy. Your music is genuinely well written. Like you can strip the lyrics away from a lot of the shit you've put out, and it is just as good, dude. Like you are an extremely talented musician. Like I wish I could fucking write songs like you. I wish I could, dude. I wish I was half the fucking songwriter
They're
you
not
are.
meant to be heard or be seen. My friends, the 5 dancing Israelis, they were there to document events. Had some nice fancy cameras, and they got the lighters all set. When the first plane hit, they all celebrated. They knew the job was
Chickens have spurs, nigga. Like they're not like a turkey's, but like chickens have spurs, dog. I mean, like roosters. Like those things ain't fucking like they're not fun.
half done, so they hung around and waited. They're not meant to be heard or be seen. My friend.
You guys should collaborate, bruv. We tried. IT tried valiantly. Fucking, I was gonna play a lead on what ended up being the Gucci song, but, I suck. And I honestly, fucking, I had a couple things written, and, like, I don't know, man. None of it I was happy enough with to send to IT, and eventually he just got sick of my shit and just fucking finished the song without me. Um, but he tried. He absolutely tried. I just fucking I don't know, man. Uh, Nothing I was putting out for that song like was worthy of IT. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. Like I wasn't happy with it. Like I could make like when I ordered a Jim Jam so I can use the bias effects thing on my phone to play guitar with and record with. And when that comes in, if somebody reminds me, I'll pull up the Gucci's track and fucking I think I can remember like wasn't really like anything hammered out, but like I think I can remember the general path I was gonna take on the lead. Virgie was short on time. That's hilarious. What up, Mersh? Tip 2 and said fags. That's a bad word, Mersh. We're not allowed to say that. We're on YouTube. We can't say fag or nigger. Renee said that's fair. IT has big shoes to fill. Yeah, and I got little feet, nigga. I don't know. I was very self-conscious about it, the leads that I was putting together, and I didn't want to hand it to IT and him be like, "That's cool." People would expect a fuckload from me on that, and yeah, I don't think anything I fucking put out was even remotely worth it.
After both those towers came down, they hopped in the urban moving van, tried to get out of town.
But in the future, IT, like, if you write something in A minor or fucking C sharp major or C sharp minor, fucking those two keys are my home.
They had a lot of money and plane tickets to get away. But officers got to call or stop them. They were detained, but not for long.
Like, that line is fucking so good, dude.
Town. They had a lot of money and plane tickets to get away. But officers got to call or stop them. They were detained,
but
not for long.
He fit that in so well. Dude's first and last name, everything, like, that's fucking, out of the whole song, that's probably my favorite line just because of the rhythm of the fucking flow of that lyric, and it just sits so well, dude. It's so perfect. IT said, I'll be getting back on the horse soon. I'll keep that in mind. You ever need me for anything, even to just like record, like, I don't know, if you want like, because I know it's not like really your wheelhouse, but if you want like a heavier tone on something, or you just want me to play like rhythm parts even, dude, like, or I could just fucking I can also like send you the DI tracks too. That way, if fucking you don't like the tone on something, you can fiddle fuck with it yourself. Whatever. You need anything from me ever, goddammit, I will try my best and probably fucking like get severe imposter syndrome again and never send you anything. But, you know, fucking you could try.
They were back home in Israel.
I suck so bad.
A couple months. You think after that
I kicked myself in the ass so hard that week when he fucking dropped that Gucci song too, because I was like, man, I fucking suck. I fucking suck, dude.
they lay a little low, but they bragged about it on their local TV show. They weren't meant to be heard or be seen. My friends, the 5 dancing Israelis.
Where's the Gucci song? Yeah, all of them's good. There isn't a bad song in this batch.
Irrational Times made a Gucci song. Let's hear it.
Hell yeah. The bass tone on this is rad as fuck, and like, R.I.P. fucking the lovely assistant. She was a fucking monster on this track, dude. Her punk rock vocals were fucking astounding. I'm sure it is, IT. The Gucci song is very special. Yeah, and like, I feel like such a piece of shit for not giving you something, dude. Like, I really do. Like, it's like, it is one of my, like, biggest regrets. Like, not even lying to you. Like, when I think of shit that I, like, regret, like, looking back, like, it is that not sending you something or, like, communicating with you better on it or, like, maybe sitting on a fucking call with you or something and, like, I don't know. I mean, it was a fucking, rough time for that too, because my wife was pregnant, but I'm just making excuses, to be honest with you. Like, I fucking in my head, I'm like, stop being a faggot before I even finish that sentence. It is a huge regret for me. Can Will Sasso's Randy Newman get a minute for $5? Yeah, in just a second. But man, her fucking vocals, this bitch fucking ruled. You don't even realize what was made for you, you stupid fat bitch. 2 takes she did. Fucking absolute monster, dude. She's a fucking monster. God rest her soul. Take a shot for fucking... Take a shot for... Oh, brother. You're a lucky bastard, dog. I love her getting cuffed. Well, next time I'll get something done for sure. Don't mind me having a little... Nah, you fucking do you, dog. Fucking drinking IT is my favorite IT. Fucking... Where we got something else, I'm sure. Oh, hey, remember fucking I played this the other day, this kid? The dude from Ned's Declassified? By the other day, I mean last night.
Right, Nickelodeon?
Yes.
What was your name? What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler?
Curtis Mendez. Also Tyler Chase for Poetry of Hollywood. Actor, so the kids of Nickelodeon. Tyler Chase, one of the...
Damn, bro, how'd you get... Why are you in the streets like this? Why
'Cause he's crazy.
are you in the streets like this?
Chase Bank.
Oh, damn. Hey, you know what? I got some cash for you, bro.
I wouldn't
I got some cash for you.
here in California.
Here, look.
God bless you, sir. May I give you this gift?
No, don't worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Don't actually.
Don't even worry about it, bro.
I can tell you are from Persia, Syria.
Here you go, bro.
The Prince of Syria.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, bro, try to get your life better, bro. You know?
I meant...
Yeah, how is he gonna do that? At least he's got new shoes. Hopefully they're not, like, stolen. I know people have been finding him and like filming, giving him things for clout on the internet. And while that's disgusting, like having to film it, that's really the only reason they're doing it. Fuck it, dude. This guy needs some fucking help. And like, if like help comes in the form of fucking some black dude filming fucking some shit for TikTok, I don't really fucking care. I don't really think we should be shaming people like to the point where they stop. Look, man, the only reason they're giving him shit is to film it. So if you stop them from filming it, they're not gonna give him shit. Can we stop being so self-righteous on the fucking internet, please? Maybe think of the end result of like fucking shaming somebody for fucking like clout chasing. It's not all bad. It's all bad. It's really bad, actually. But at least this dude's getting like a winter coat in California. Somebody gave him like a big ass like winter coat. And it's like, dog, it gets down to like the 60s. So like, what are you doing? Fucking hilarious. Anyways, so because I pulled up the Ned's Declassified song and played it over top of this poor homeless man suffering last night and laughed about it, I've been getting a bunch of Ned's Declassified shit. Like they just keep like they fucking shoved it into my algorithm. And apparently the three people that were like the three main kids from fucking from Ned's Declassified are like, well, two of them. The black guy's just kind of there, but like the dude who played Ned and the chick who played Mose, like the girlfriend from that show, fucking, they're awful people. Like they're fucking awful people. They suck, dude. They fucking suck. I watched this like stupid ass documentary. Well, not documentary. It was one of those video essay things that the kids like to do. And last night on just them. And fucking dude, it is hilarious. They have no idea why they just don't understand why there isn't a studio out there that wants to like pick up their gay stupid shit. And it's fucking hilarious. All right, before I put this guy on the screen, you're going to hate him immediately. Don't. He's actually not that bad. All right? Snyder didn't touch that kid and he ended up fucked up. Yeah, like, fucking, it's... Getting molested isn't the only terrible thing that happens to these kids in fucking Hollywood, dude. Like, it's not. I mean, it is, let's be honest, the worst thing that happens, but it's not the only terrible thing that happens to these kids. I guarantee he got on, like, coke and shit way young. I guarantee you he was doing coke way too young and way too much. All right. So, yeah, this guy is the dude who did the essay thing, and I know what you're thinking. You already hate him. Look at his Wii U collection behind him and his Switch games and his Xbox 360. And he's got, like, 3 Dragon Ball games right next to each other. Actually, he's got Dragon Ball, I think, probably not Dragon Ball because they would put the dumbass big thing on there. Probably some other anime game. But he's got San Andreas and 2 Halos and Black Ops 2. So, like, you know, what's his PS2 collection looking like? Jack 3, all right. Or no, Jack 2 and 3. I assume the one on the left is Jack 1. All right, all right. I can't really make out much of the other one. That one's Star Wars Battlefront, I think. All right, he's not terrible, but he says in this video, like, he even said, like he states some of his opinions, and this dude is just like middle of the road nerd. that like obviously grew up like that was born in the 90s. Like he like openly states like I don't even care. Like he's like everything you can joke about anything. You know, but like he made a joke about getting raped at Nickelodeon like right when that shit was coming out, and it was just not good. It wasn't even really a good joke. He's just talking about getting raped, and then he stops. And is like, "Oh, but that none of that stuff ever happened on our set. None of that. It wasn't. None of that happened. I was talking about other people, not me. It's like, oh, you fucked that up. But anywho, where is just some of the scenes of them? This is the Ned kid.
Relax a little bit and even tried on his own to revive the series.
I wanted it for you. I wanted it for me, and I thought it would be amazing to make a
No,
self-help
you wanted
sitcom
it
for
for-
a generation that could use
It. You wanted it for you. You wanted Ned's Declassified fucking reboot or fucking second show or whatever spin-off because you've never been able to get any fucking work in Hollywood because you suck. You fucking suck. Like, this has been this nigga's whole life since fucking... He got one movie after Ned's Declassified, and the rest of his life has been trying to get them to make a show with him again.
a friend. Cookie and Mose were on board. The original creator and producer, Scott and Michelle Fellows, were on board. But we don't own the rights to Ned's Declassified. So we pitched it to Nickelodeon and Awesomeness TV, who do own the rights to it, and they passed on it, and they won't let us take it to sell it somewhere else. So for now, the reboot's dead.
None of this
Oh, yeah, they won't let you take their property and sell it to some... Okay, yeah. What assholes, am I right? What dickheads. No, we don't want you fucking up the reruns of this anymore than you already have. No, thank you. Some of the adults are still getting residuals, you little fuck.
to a red carpet premiere, then might as well launch a podcast to drum up interest, right? And no matter how you look at it, the podcast
Yeah.
started off pretty strong.
This is the
In fact,
part where they
first
suck.
episode, premiering in February of 2023, is still their most viewed on YouTube. And part of what guided this enthusiasm was...
They started a podcast called like Ned's Declassified Survival Podcast or some fucking stupid shit. I think he says the name of it in a second. They started a podcast and like, okay, like 3 kids from a Nickelodeon show start a podcast and the name of the podcast references the show that they're on. What do you think the content is going to be? It's be like, you know, like wholesome talking about the 90s or like the early 2000s and like filming the fucking show and like maybe interesting stories from Nickelodeon. No, all they talk about is fucking. Like, it's like 90% of what they talk about is fucking. And in front of the dude, like she's actually in real life now together with this guy, I'm pretty sure. The Mose chick, in front, like, on the podcast, to him, was like, hey, remember how I got ran through by everybody on Ned's Declassified? And it was like, and he's like, oh, yeah, that was fun, yeah, it's crazy. And then, like, yeah. And it's like, weren't you 13 or some shit? Like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, fucking...
Actually, Devin and Lindsay. In addition to their characters being love interests, spoilers for a 20-year-old kids show, I guess, they had also dated off-screen.
I'm friends with Lindsay.
Regular chili over spaghetti is good. Like, it's good as a bitch. Don't sleep on that. Throw in some fucking any pasta. Really, just make chili and throw it on some pasta. Shit is dank. Personally, I eat my chili over rice, but don't let Skyline Chili ruin that concept for you. Those motherfuckers are the ones who ruined it. Fucking cinnamon and meat slop. Fucking call it chili, you sons of bitches.
She was my first love, right?
So them coming back together and candidly talking about their relationship while demonstrating a similar level of chemistry.
What's a Lindsay impression?
I mean, you can't capture that.
It's hard to capture. I'm gonna be honest.
It's like a little bit.
It's all over the place. It's a little bit of everything.
Snitch.
It led to the
They're
exact...
the weirdest, fakest people, dude. Like, I'm gonna pull up their podcast in a second, but like, they are the fucking most off-putting individuals on the planet.
kind of parasocial enthusiasm and shipping that you would expect. And hell, they weren't shy about leaning into this.
Susie! Susie's on the dance floor!
Not to mention that it's pretty rare to see cast members from these old childhood shows actually get along and be friends years later. Like any Nickelodeon or Disney Channel show you can name usually had tensions while shooting, many of which go unresolved. And best of all, they confirmed that Ned's Declassified did not have the traumatic environment experienced by many other child actors.
It did. It absolutely did. There's no way that the fucking Ned's Declassified shit, like, there's no way that Ned's Declassified was the only fucking show at Nickelodeon that didn't have some weird shit going on. 150% what's actually happening here with them claiming that nothing happened weird on their set is because they want nothing fucking more than to do the show again with the same fucking people who were more than likely doing weird shit on the set, dude. Like, it fucking... There's no way! You cannot convince me of that! Like, and then once you hear some of their stories of how, like, fucking the chick who plays Mose was, like, fucking other, like, child actors in the closet and shit. Like, there's no way that there wasn't weird shit going on. They were already letting you get away with weird shit by letting children fuck around in the set. Like, there's no fucking way. I do not believe you. X to doubt.
Michael starts off the notes by saying, I'm going to give you your notes all in one time at the end, because if I made everyone sit here through all of the notes I have for you, we would all be here for hours and no one would ever get to go home.
You guys were all kids. Michael couldn't pull this stuff with a dog.
I just opened my eyes, I woke up, and he was assaulting me.
It was such a ridiculously lasting, fun family experience. Like, it still holds such a special place. And not, you know, we've been hearing over the last X amount of years, like, not every set was like that, but ours was.
So if you had...
Every fucking set other than yours was like that. You're the one place in Nickelodeon that was a fucking, that was a bastion of safety. Eat my fucking whole cock like the producer made you.
Fond memories of Ned's Declassified, then what's not to like, right? Clearly this is going to be a wholesome peek behind the curtain thanks to these three best friends.
Dude, I ran through every Ned's cast member before I landed on Devin. Damn. Remember that?
Look at his face!
Chosen one.
Or not.
The chosen
let's
one.
talk about how, despite their strong start, they've managed to turn the entire internet against them.
That's not what the
Starting with the
chosen one
groundwork laid
means.
by Lindsay before the podcast even started. See, in 2021, there was a huge trend on TikTok that stemmed from a group of black friends doing a basic two-step dance. Basically, the original video went viral and inspired a lot of people, including Devin, to green screen themselves dancing with the group when describing a moment that they feel cool. Pretty harmless stuff, right? But Lindsay decided to speak out against the trend for some reason.
Of all the stupid shit that black people do on TikTok, of all the stupid shit, of all the retarded trends, the walking on milk crates, the fucking stealing Kias, the fucking Klarna scams, like, that's recent shit. But, like, back then, do you think they weren't doing retarded shit on TikTok? Of all the things she could have picked to criticize, this was where she went?
Hey, are we okay? What the fuck is this?
It's somebody being happy. I know that you've never experienced it in your life because you're fucking, like, you're spiritually a 65-year-old bar hag fucking giving hand jobs to fucking college students at the end of the night on a bet on a fucking dare. But some of us, we're capable of experiencing joy. Fucking SSRI don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
Yeah, this caused a lot of backlash from the black community because, well...
Anpamisi said, I mean, they are black. Dude, she literally would have had more of a point if she would have just said, fucking, why are black people? She would have had more people agree with her if she would have just said, why are black people? Than fucking... fucking... than just criticizing the most innocuous, fucking harmless trend on fucking the entirety of TikTok. On the entirety of TikTok. It was just black dudes doing the little dance that black dudes all do when they fucking get their paycheck. Like, wait, I don't...
Why did she feel the need to say anything about this trend in particular? So enough people determined that the answer had to do with either the race of the participants or ignorance surrounding black culture.
Hey, are you okay? Because you're doing a lot of hating on black content creators and black dance moves for absolutely no reason. The issue is how quick...
Man, you gave him a perfect vector of attack. Now you're racist. Ned's Declassified is never getting remade with you, bitch.
People are to discredit black content creators. Lindsay applauds her white co-star when he does the dance, but can't give the respect and the credit to the guys who made it.
Not to mention that black creators often express having to overcome additional hurdles when pursuing content creation.
Oh my god, no they don't. But black... The internet is the most fucking, like, tangible fucking example of self-segregation. And it's just through basic interest. Like, there's a whole nother world on Twitter that none of you have ever experienced. Like, black Twitter is a real thing. It's completely different, dog. You start fucking following like black like accounts and start getting into like the black algorithm and shit, it is a totally different fucking world. They have a totally different fucking sphere of like of content creation and shit like that. People you've never fucking heard of, that you'll never hear of. There's plenty of people, like the internet is so segregated, like it based off of interest, and interest stem from culture, which stems from race. Fucking, it ends up like it's so fucking thoroughly fractured. There are people with millions upon millions of subscribers that you fucking would never be put in front of your fucking face that you have no idea exist. So it's fucking retarded when black people bitch about having additional hurdles online in content creation when the majority of your audience is going to be black. Like 9 times out of 10. The reason why you don't have as high in numbers is because the demographics you'll naturally reach aren't as high in English speaking. They just aren't. Hold on 2 seconds. My kids are getting a little bit loud. Okay, I'm done screaming. Fucking Lucas said fucking my algo is pure bike wars with fucking with a hard K. Yo, they pigeonhole me, dog.
Why are you trying to add to that?
They take a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's.
No, your shit isn't restricted. That's retarded. The same thing happens the other way. They'll have black people can say wild shit on fucking YouTube and get away with it. So don't fucking play with me. You don't get restricted more. As a matter of fact, all you got to do is email them and tell them that you're a black creator if you do get any kind of restriction. The thing is that white people just naturally aren't going to like your shit as much, dog. Sorry. You're fucking retarded if you think black people get censored more on fucking YouTube. You are literally retarded. Sly Lego tip 10 and said, Virgie, black people are raw dog in life with room temperature IQs. God bless them.
Video.
And then she tried to apologize, but her apology kind of sucked.
And I know I'm gonna keep learning. I think like for my own mental health.
You're not a good enough actor for this.
I needed to take a step back from social media. I kind of felt like that anyway.
Including the classic "I'm sorry you feel that way" line.
I am sorry you were offended.
As well as emphasizing the backlash she's been getting, possibly.
I kind of want that original video and I want to green screen that.
In an effort to shift people's focus to feeling sorry for her.
The hate in my inbox is not okay. And this kind of hate just needs to evaporate from the planet, no matter who it's directed towards.
And then both Devin and Daniel came in to try to defend her, but did so in ways that came across as really condescending.
Hey, Lindsay, what it do? Yeah, it's me, your one black friend. Hey.
I'm sorry, dude. You grew up at Nickelodeon Studios. Stop it. You're not. She doesn't have any black friends. You included. You's a day walker, nigga. A night walker, nigga. Fucking talk about some Oreo shit up in this motherfucker. You're whiter than I am, dog. By like leaps and bounds. You don't believe me? What's your credit score, dog? What's your fucking credit score? Bust that shit out. Bust that shit out. What's your Cash App? Oh, you don't have one? I'm fucking, yeah, I'm way blacker than you are. You are way whiter than me.
So check this out. You done got yourself into a bit of a pickle, all right? You
roll a blunt with one hand. Roll it backward with one hand. Right now, goddammit.
Pull the hell out of that bag, right?
So now we have a perceived racial bias.
What was your uncle's last incarceration for? Bitch.
Perceived microaggression. That's possibly a good opportunity for education of some ignorance that's being turned into hate and telling her to kill herself in her DMs. So people are out here standing for a principle and standing for people of color, which I get, but I'm also going to defend my friend's well-being. And for that, I'm being called racist now.
Because you probably are a little bit. You should be.
They said everybody should avoid Lindsay having to
everybody
just go.
should be a little racist. Everyone. I'm not mad that like blacks hate whites. I'm just mad that I can't hate blacks. Like fucking, you know? That's my fucking issue.
That was a dumb take. I didn't have a bad intention, but you know that was silly of me.
Instant 8 said, Virgie, you heard of the new Klarna hack, aka wire fraud? Yeah, I heard.
Right. So compare this to when, say, the Wizards of Waverly Place rewatch was announced. While the two actors spearheading it were kind of random, none of the three main protagonists partook, David DeLuise was beloved for his sweet and lovable portrayal of Jerry Russo.
It's Derek Moore's who, Alex?
While Jennifer Stone had been making headlines for her recent work as a nurse.
Harper Finkel on Wizards of Waverly Place, but now she's got a new role. She became a nurse and is now working on the front lines during COVID-19.
So at the very least, people's last impression of the actors was positive, even if the move felt a little desperate coming from supporting cast. But now for the Neds trio, instead of their last impression being a sweet ending to a decent show, it was this. A weird, unnecessary controversy that the other two inserted.
Absolutely. To say that you're not allowed to hate things is like saying you're not allowed to fully experience being a human. Literally the same thing. Absolutely be able to hate shit.
Themselves into for seemingly no reason
is your
other
titty
than their
out?
own
No,
interest
okay,
in
no,
launching a
it's
show.
just-
And you can
It's
argue
just the way that he has it like colored. Like, bro, I thought her titty was out and shit, dog.
Inserted themselves into for
you
seemingly
a
no
ho-ho.
reason other than their own interest in launching a show. And you can argue all you want about if the controversy was overblown, but that doesn't matter.
dressing room.
What's wrong now?
I could have gone my whole life without knowing that Lindsay Shaw was ran through by the cast in Ned's Declassified. You're telling me that Coconut Head got some? Bro, Black Twitter is funny, or Black TikTok is funny as fuck.
What is it? Tell me, what is it? It better not be.
And then some have expressed that some of Lindsay's revelations were tasteless to say to Devin's face. Though personally, I don't really care about that. He seems pretty okay with it. But again, we're talking about how people feel.
Yeah, he seems pretty okay with that. Okay.
And that doesn't have to be right or wrong in order to have an effect.
I vaguely remember you kissing Rob while we were together.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure.
Nope.
Yep. I
When was
back
that?
in Georgia, and I got a.
That is the face of a bitch who is caught! I'm cringing so hard I can't finish the clip. She seems like she's lying, gaslighting Devin, and downplaying or straight up denying her bad action. Not that hard to admit you were S8 shitty kid, unless you haven't grown from it, Wolf. She's smiling too because she knows accountability goes a long way. I don't know, man. If you're accountable for your shitty actions, you kind of still did your shitty actions. It just makes it like being accountable I don't know, man. Depends. This one, not so much.
I didn't.
Pretty sure.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure.
Nope.
Yep. I
When
was
was
back in
that?
Georgia, and I got a call.
No, when was that?
Yep.
When and from who? If you got it from
you.
Rob. Oh.
So every time one of these clips would go viral, it would shave off more people who were at worst neutral to them. And it can only happen so many times before you start to be
Bitch, I remember because you're the one who told me. Oh.
seen as having a sort of misfit wildcard vibe. But we've had enough of those types rise and fall online to see that people aren't necessarily open to that vibe anymore. Not to mention that when most people are trying to revisit fond parts of their childhood, I don't think hearing these kinds of stories is really their goal.
I actually vividly remember when people were on the internet specifically asking for a Ned's Declassified reboot. How cool everyone thought it would be for y'all to come out with like an adult's guide to living instead of like a kid's guide to living. And then y'all came out with that godforsaken podcast. I don't get it. There are people who were like, why is everybody so up in arms about, you know, grown adults talking about sex on a grown adult podcast? Because it was not marketed that way.
It wasn't.
Y'all marketed it as...
She's dead ass right. Like, dead ass right, dude. They used the kid show logo. And then 2 episodes in started talking about fucking. Like, bro, what are you doing?
A spin-off of the show. It was literally like the Ned's Declassified podcast. And then all y'all ever did was get up there and talk about how Mose was running through the entire cast and people were getting head in the linen closet.
Bro, like, imagine if somebody had a kid who is like, because, like, my daughters get into things that, like, I used to watch, you know what I mean, when I was a kid, and, like, they'll actually sit down and watch it just because I tell them that. They'll at least try it. Like, and my oldest is so polite. She won't tell you that she doesn't like the thing you put on. She'll just be like, can we watch something else? She never explicitly says, like, I don't like this show, or, like, I don't, like, she'll just go, can we maybe watch something else? But, like, imagine somebody fucking, like, their kid was into Ned's Declassified, and, like, she was like, oh, they're coming out with a podcast, that's cool, or, like, finds out about the podcast and is like, I'll throw that episode on and listen to it with my kid. Bro, no.
The dad from Wizards of Waverly Place, he did his podcast right. Everyone loves his podcast. You want to know why? Because he didn't get on it and talk about how he was humping everybody in between spells. It allowed us to feel...
You don't remember Nick Cannon's, his fucking Nickelodeon shows? Yeah, he had like a couple, didn't he? I thought he had like more than one. Like, didn't he have that like stupid ass prank show? Or was that Bow Wow? Fucking, I know one of them had like that goofy ass show where like he went to kids' houses and like fucked with their parents or some shit. Because I distinctly remember him one time, like, bringing a snake into somebody's house, and then it, like, shit all over their carpet. Like, while he was holding it, it, like, shit all over his hand in the carpet.
Like kids again, but nobody can feel like a kid again when y'all are talking about sucking each other off.
Maybe they want to sneak peek into the life of a young Hollywood star, or to hear about struggles they haven't considered of the gig. But I personally didn't need to hear about Mose trying to give Big B that big O. I'm sorry, it was right there. I love wordplay. Anyway.
I want you to hear his pitch for the show. This Devin dude, the Ned, like, constantly talks about how the show's right there, it writes itself, and then he describes his pitch, and it's like the worst pitch. Like, it's so stupid, and it, like, doesn't even make sense. Like, it's almost like he wasn't even on the show he was on. Like, he completely misses the point of his own show.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my gosh. I'm just watching like this.
Yeah, because you're a closeted homosexual due to all the molestation.
Anyway, beyond earlier controversies, Devin's actually the one who was spearheading the push to make a revival happen, being the one to pitch the idea to Nickelodeon. But, it didn't go over well.
I thought of it, and so did Scott Fellows, who created Ned's, but we don't own the IP for Ned's, so we developed an idea. We pitched it to the studio.
We developed an idea. It's some shit that, like... I just let him talk. I'll let him talk.
Who owns the IP. They loved it because our pitch was fire. And
our pitch was fire.
Now, they're just passing on it. That's it.
It was so fire, they passed on it.
Oh, that's the thing that people might not know. They're like, why don't you take it to Netflix? They own it. If they don't give us permission to license it, we can't. And we asked, like, let us take it and we'll pay you. And they still were like,
let us take it and we'll pay you. What was your offer? What was your offer for licensing something that they have in syndication that you could fuck that up? What are you offering that, like, reruns of Ned's Declassified get played all the fucking time? What are you offering them for the possibility that networks will drop it?
No, we're gonna hold on to it, and just like, it was just an email. That also hurt.
And when he talks about this, he has this attitude where doing the reboot is just so obvious because it'll print money.
It's beyond what I want. It just seems right and obvious. Like, because I interact with fans all the time. We're all grown
delusional.
Now, right? All the generation
fucking
that
delusional.
Love Neds is in adulthood now. The format of having a relatable adult character talking to adults about modern adulthood through the camera, like, that show writes itself.
It does.
And I'm sorry, but all evidence currently suggests otherwise. All of the TV revivals of the past decade, almost all of which were for more successful shows, were suddenly canceled after a short run. Girl Meets World, That 90s Show, How I Met Your Father, iCarly. None of them got to actually finish the plot lines they started.
Oh my God.
Mom? You got a mom?
And even if you take a massive show like Avatar, a show that is
people
again
have
being
mothers.
revisited, its revival, Legend of Korra, had a disjointed story because executives kept playing chicken with renewals, meaning that the finale of seasons 1, 2, and 4 all had to act as a satisfying series finale. And that's arguably the best received one before.
The Ned's reboot would have to be Ned in adulthood.
Yeah. For you to play him? Yeah, absolutely. That's how that would work.
To find his way, and I think the most beautiful ending would be him actually finding his true adult purpose back in teaching. But he would have to go on a journey to get there. That's not where we begin. And then he meets the little past him. He sees this kid who's like struggling but wants to help another kid with tips, and then bam, that's the end of the reboot.
So Ned's going to be a child that we follow from around 11 into adulthood, where he's trying to find his way before realizing that he's meant to be a teacher. So he likely marries his middle school sweetheart before dedicating himself to teaching the next generation, with a special focus on a child who he sees much of himself in. And hey, maybe there'll be some guest appearances from his best friend who's pretty different from him, but loyal nonetheless.
What you doing with that shovel, buddy?
I was in Philadelphia!
It's Corey Matthews. It's literally just Corey Matthews. And I acknowledge that I previously compared Boy Meets World to Ned's Declassified, but like, it's the exact same premise as Girl Meets World, but with much less build-up.
In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart.
Also, having a character that we follow while they were at school become a teacher
I'm
feels
fixing
really
my
generic.
filters.
If they can do it, why not us? I'm your wizard tutor, Justin Russo. This is physics class, and physics is awesome.
This is Architecture 101. I am Professor Mosby. You're gonna be my karate teacher? I'm gonna be your sensei.
It worked with Corey because the most iconic character by far of the Boy Meets World universe was Mr. Feeney, a teacher who was present for the entirety of the show's 7-season run.
There we go.
Don't you mean do well?
Now it looks uniform.
Do good. Whereas here, name a single teacher from Ned's Declassified. Not describe. Give me a name. Let alone one who would have that much of an impact on Ned. Like, the character was usually butting heads with almost all of his teachers. They were usually
The whole
presented as
point
antagonists.
was that he didn't like the teachers.
You get an F.
The whole point of Ned's Declassified was like all the tips were like how to like get out of bullshit and like be a piece of shit. None of them were like, oh yeah, do your homework. It wasn't teaching kids. It wasn't fucking. It wasn't tutoring kids on fucking algebra. Did I kill the YouTube stream? No, it might have played too much Ned's Declassified. Homework. No, it's still going. I don't know. It's working right there. Yeah, and people are still chatting. No, I did not.
A teacher whose goal is to destroy you, teacher.
Mr. Bigby, looking forward to seeing you today.
It means this is your last day in this school forever. Bring.
If anything, his mentor was the janitor Gordy.
And say thank you.
There's the show. There's the show. Ned becomes the new Gordy, you fucking idiot, but you have to be some fucking super cool guy.
You Gordy.
The whole point was that your character was a fucking loser dork.
You realize your locker's the first time I've actually cleaned all year?
But that wouldn't really make sense for a show about Ned finding his calling unless it was like some kind of black comedy. But even then, Devin talks about this idea as if the executives preventing it are stupid for doing so.
What's the holdup?
Paramount.
Ugh, this is what the people want.
That's what I'm.
No, they don't. Nobody wants a Ned Declassified. I didn't even know about this until one of the cast members were smoking crack on the street. I didn't know. I thought you guys like died. Like I thought you all OD'd by now, to be quite frank and honest with you, and that the black guy opened up like a Games Workshop fucking like franchise and is selling Warhammer. Fucking overcharging on paints. Fucking watering them down. And for some reason refuses to like just sell Gunpla models too or some shit. I don't know if they're not allowed to do it or something, but like a store full of just Warhammers, like kind of gay and smelly. I don't know if you guys have ever been into one of those. I went into one on accident because I didn't know what that was. I seen Games Workshop and I was like, oh cool, they might have like weird board games. Like and I walk in and there's like 3 heated discussions going on with like fucking nerds with tape measures in their hands around like fucking picnic table fucking like size like fucking dioramas for Warhammer. And fucking like it smelled terrible. And I didn't want to be rude, so like I looked around for a second and was like, "Oh, this is really cool. Like I wasn't expecting this to be this. I'll come back someday." And then I never returned.
How could you not?
That's what I'm saying. And like, if the universe doesn't want it for me, okay?
It doesn't. The universe doesn't want it for you. Allah has deemed it haram. God is smiting you, and Jewish God is smiting your wallet specifically.
Okay, but like,
please.
it feels so obvious, and like,
I don't know. Vishu's eating shit again.
Win-win-win. It's a win for us personally. It's a win for the audience. It would be a win for the studio because it's positive. Ned's was always so positive. The heart of the show was truly wanting to connect to an audience and help them. So I feel like it writes itself for adulthood.
Which I gotta say, doesn't feel like a winning strategy.
Anyways, I'm done with this. What was the other thing that fucking somebody brought up? Whoop. There we go. Now I look like I'm in the TV. Look, I'm in the TV too. Ah, the CRT's on me, and when the little glitch happens, it happens on the whole screen. I realize that I look like I'm fucking in front of the TV, and that doesn't look right. Fucking chicken diapers.
Your car. I love your car, bro.
Klarna hack.
Let's go, my boy. Bring me them corners. Let's go, my boy. Bring me them corners.
Dog, they are filming themselves committing felonies. It's fucking hilarious. God bless black people.
On TikTok, people are flexing stacks of cash, claiming they found a Klarna money glitch to get free iPhones and PS5s. But this isn't a glitch, it's a felony. Scammers allegedly out of Detroit are buying stolen data, including real names and social security numbers, to open fresh Klarna accounts. The scammers then rely on Klarna's soft check system to bypass security, then immediately max out the credit limit. In one viral video, a crew flaunts a $9,000 Best Buy receipt after maxing out their limit, pushing out a flatbed cart full of electronics. These purchases are usually sold for cash, but the bill that goes to the unsuspecting victim, whose credit score is now ruined. And authorities warn this is federal wire fraud, punishable by up to 20 years in prison. And with Klarna already facing lawsuits over massive credit losses, many are seeing bankruptcy in their future. Share your thoughts and follow what's trending for more trends in digital news. On TikTok, people are flexing stacks
There's
of
going
cash,
to be a
claiming
lot
they
of people going to prison. Also, check your social security credit. I don't know if there's a way to check if you have a Klarna account when you fucking shouldn't, but you should do that. Or just don't load. That's cool too.
And I ain't gonna lie to everybody that's doing that Klarna hack and that Klarna little credit shit. I just want you to know that your credit is gonna be a 3 by the 1st. I promise you. I don't know why that y'all think y'all can do this shit.
They're stealing people's social security numbers, ma'am. Well, a lot of them aren't, but most of them are.
To these big ass companies and shit, like it's not gonna come back. Your credit will be fucked by the New Year's. Congratulations to
Yeah,
2026.
the credit's the problem. Black people are worried about credit, ma'am. That's historically what they're about. I don't know why it's doing this.
Burberry on, I'm getting fresh like I might have a son. 5 sons in the coop trying to rack a ton. I ain't never fuck. Burberry on, I'm getting fresh like I might have a son. 5 sons.
You have to go to work in the morning. Oh, bro. Black people are crazy. Dude. This shit is wild. It's like retarded, bro.
I'm that bitch cause I motherfucking said so. Bitch, I'm getting money, I ain't on my dress to say best hoe.
Legit filming them.
Choose me or you could lose me, baby. Be the chooser, not the loser. Mwah, bang that. Choose me or you could lose me, baby.
Alright, y'all, I got a Klarna Afterpay hack for y'all.
Okay,
Yes.
so first you steal a white person's social security number, and then you get your phone out and you get the Klarna app. You get the Klarna app on your phone. You get the Klarna app on your phone, and then you put it you stuck it on there, girl, and then you put their social security number in, and you want to get a Proton mail though. You got to get the Proton mail so that the CIA can't track you and shit, cause they be coming with the IRS and whatnot at your bank account and shit. But you put the white person's social security number and you put your Proton mail up in that bitch, and then you take, I don't know, like $10,000, $20,000, and you send it to you get your mom to set up an LLC, talking about she clean houses and shit, and she don't clean houses, but who gonna talk about that? Like, man, ain't nobody on the block talk about ain't no clean houses. But you get your mom's LLC, and then you put in a Klarna. You talk about some she cleaned my house for a whole year, and you send her $20,000, and then you get paid, baby, paid. You get paid. They send it, and then who cares? It's white people's social security number. It's their debt. It's their debt. I mean, they owe us reparations and shit. I ain't even worry about that, girl. They kept our granddaddy as slaves, baby. They kept our granddaddy as slaves. You cannot care about these white people out here. They're evil. Yakub, he live under the earth and shit. He talking about got him a chemistry set, and he made white people 500 years ago. That's why they burn in the sun, because they supposed to be on the ground and shit. That's why they look like moles. They look like you ever seen a mole? What live in the dirt and shit? Man, my granddaddy was a sharecropper. So he had a farm, and there was moles out there in the yard and whatnot. And so that's what I'm talking about. I'm just giving back, I'm just giving back. I'm taking from the white man and giving to my grandpappy. 'Cause I'ma steal Klarna. I'ma steal me some Klarna. That Klarna. Bye. Mwah. Oh fuck.
I told y'all boys get on that Klarna shit when I was telling y'all boys. Now everybody on it, and it's finna be burnt, and your ass gonna be late when I tried to put you on the pay. But it's cool though, because it's still around. Don't even trip. But guess what? I'm about to go up on it now, because y'all was playing. Y'all was playing. Y'all didn't believe in the whoop. Y'all didn't believe in the whoop, man. Now I gotta show you something, but nah. I'm gonna keep the price the same.
Fuck you talking about?
Just hit the telly check, folks. You better get on it now. That's your best bet to make some.
This dude say you got a rubber band around $400. That's $400. What's your rubber band around? Oh fuck. You never hit me back on telly. He's got a telegram?
If you use Klarna, you do not have to pay the money back because the owners of Klarna are not in the United States. Why would you pay back someone who lives across the globe? Buy up all the
White boy is cooking. White boy is cooking, dog. Hell yeah, brother. Fucking, he's living like a fucking king. Talk about some fuck Klarna. Fucking filthy foreigners.
that you can right now with Klarna, okay? And what are the Swedish people even gonna do about it? They don't live in America. They can't.
What are the Swedish even gonna do about it?
They don't live in.
He's got a fucking point. Is Klarna from Sweden? Oh my god, I'm setting up a Klarna account. These niggas ain't never getting their money back. Holy shit. Set up a Klarna account. Give me fucking, rip me off a K, bro. Come on now. Your boy done put you on. Dog, you got a kickback. That's how it works, dog. The fucking the sweet. What is Sven gonna do? Fucking. Oh yeah, what's little Sven gonna do? Yeah, would you please to be giving back our money? No, nigga. Go. Klarna flugen Brogen. Fuck. Fucking, the only reason Sweden exists is because Vikings couldn't get drunk and the Finnish couldn't not stay drunk. Like, one of the greatest fucking snipers that's ever lived was a Finnish dude. And I'm telling you what, he was fucking hammered. You know how I know that? He was Finnish. Finland is Europe's Alabama. It is the closest thing that you can get to Alabama with no blacks. That's what Finland is.
America, they can't do anything. They live in Sweden. If you use Klarna, you do not have to pay the money back because the owners of Klarna are not in the United States. Why would you pay back someone who lives across the globe? Buy up all the shit you can right now with Klarna, okay? And what are the Swedish people even gonna do about it? They don't live in America. They can't do anything. They live in Sweden. If you
Klarna is the definition of you give people an inch and they take a fucking mile. Klarna's first quarter losses for the year.
Look, ma'am, you are a living example of that principle. Your single mother gave you fucking 4 inches and you took 6 miles. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you doing it in 30-minute increments?
I've been with that Klarna method shit y'all talk about it, you know, I miss PPP. I ain't trying to miss that. You know, tap me in, put me on game now. What's up? Who I need to text? With that Klarna
I
method
miss PPP. People are literally getting arrested for PPP loans right now and stuff. This nigga's like, yo, I missed out on that PPP shit though.
Y'all talk about it, you know, I miss PPP. I ain't trying to miss that. You know, tap me in, put me on game now. What's up? Who I need to text? With that.
Who need the method? Yeah, that guy, absolutely.
With that Klarna method shit, y'all. I know how to think, so I stay in my lane. Me and my brother like shells, man, bro selling propane. I gotta get it together, I need a lifestyle change. I'm tired of selling them bowls, I'm tired of selling whole things.
Oh, is this the same
I know how to
dude?
think, so I stay in my lane.
Yeah, you did that a lot, huh? That's cool. One of them will hit. When I finally pay Klarna, they little 246 back since they keep crying about it. Oh, fuck. What's y'all purchasing limit with Klarna? I need to try some.
I have spent $32,196.23 on Affirm and Klarna since 2022.
What the
And the big
You
question...
certainly didn't spend it on no fucking pretty pills, bitch. What are you fucking... That's a lot of Boston Market, bitch.
is, what did I purchase? If you are new here,
God,
hi,
whoa,
my name is
that fucking... Get back to the green screen. Fucking somehow less of you is better.
Diva, and I am $107,000 in debt, and I am the Affirm and Klarna girl. Yep. When I started this journey, I had 9,500.
Journey? This bitch is calling getting into debt on Klarna a journey.
$100 in debt to Affirm and Klarna. I now have it under $3,000, and we are about to pay off 8 of those suckers next week. But what did I purchase? This is a question everybody always asks.
Nobody cares.
Honestly, everything under this. I have done groceries. I have purchased concert tickets. I have purchased Airbnb. I have gotten my car fixed on Affirm and Klarna. All kinds of stuff. I think
Literally everything. You got a Klarna account, and then you decided everything would be better with interest. Fucking idiot. Stupid fucking idiot. That's not what I clicked on.
Apparently Klarna is losing.
That's not what I clicked on, goddammit. I clicked on the Asian dude eating chicken talking about some paying for it with Klarna. Where is he at? Where did he go? God damn it! They done took from me, god damn it. Using Klarna to buy my Balenciaga? I love these people. Bro. This bitch about to go into debt for some fucking ugly shoes. What even is that? Man, Black TikTok is something to behold.
So you're a werewolf.
Yeah. Last time I checked. A few lucky members of the tribe.
What the fuck does that even... What? Also financed.
You have no idea what it's like.
Oh, is this all the same chick? That might be why it's all terrible.
Name something you might like to have 2 of on your bed.
Bitches.
Women, Steve.
Hell yeah. I don't care what you say. Steve Harvey was the best host of Family Feud ever. They're never going to replace him for Family Feud.
Carson.
Caution.
Oh my God. She went over there and hugged him. A little Bible study gonna be packed next week. Packed. 2 women. Name a reason a man thinks his wife looks as young as she did the day he married her.
Alcohol.
Boy, that's the best answer I've ever heard.
All right.
Yep, your ass is in trouble. Yep.
Not that funny.
Terry said it's not that funny.
Oh.
But
Marriage.
100 women, name something you can't wait to get out of at the end of your day.
Marriage.
Not that funny. Not that funny.
Terry said it's not that funny.
Oh.
But see, Terry, let's give him a break now because here's a question. We asked 100 women. Right. He's answering it as he think a woman would answer.
He can get in touch with his feminine self. He should have really got that answer right. That was not a very good answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a lawyer in the house?
Yeah. Yep, your ass is in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. Now his whole ass is in trouble. Yeah. All of it, not half. All of his whole rear end is in a crock pot right now. A pressure cooker. He done shut the lid on it. His butt is in a crock pot simmering. You know why it's simmering? Because it's going to simmer till they get home. That's not a good answer. I don't give a damn what game we're playing. Marriage.
And it wasn't on the board. Oh, you fucked yourself for no reason, dog. That woman's a cunt. There's no way she's not. There's no way she's not. It can't. It's fucking. All right, I think we're done with the Clarence. I'm going to hit me if you help.
Klarna hack?
I'm well protected, I use soft spot. Everybody want my bin number, I can't drop mine. You'll probably never see my house, I need to drop mine. I'm the real reason why I died at that stop sign.
Bro, telling on yourself in rap is the funniest shit on the planet, bro. That shit is hilarious. Fucking just snitching on yourself, dog. Fucking rap snitches. I'm only gonna be able to get of it.
Fantastic. Shit is bugged out, man. Rap sitting everything. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Type profile.
LMAO, how do I do this with a stolen identity, right? Well, you could go on the dark web and give your Bitcoin wallet address to a fucking to a federal agent directly. You can do that. Hold on.
Hello, welcome to Breaking the Accent Barrier. I'm Dr. David Allen Stern, and since you're watching this tape, I assume that English is not your first language.
Oh, I had a setup for this. Fuck, what was it? I don't know. J.D. Vance's fucking Christmas gift to us. Whatever.
And you've been wondering whether it's possible to speak it with less of an accent.
I had a better one.
Before we do anything, I want to make it clear that in general, there is absolutely nothing wrong with having an accent. This would be a very dull place if everyone spoke exactly the same way. In fact, I spend a great deal of my time teaching American actors how to put accents on. But accents can sometimes create problems. If your words are difficult to understand, if native speakers constantly misinterpret your intentions, or if they find it difficult to follow you as you move from idea to idea.
Then they're racist, and you need to sue them. Man, this guy's whole job got blown right out of the water, huh? He's not allowed to teach fucking actors how to sound black. He's not allowed to fucking teach foreigners how to fucking, like, be understood.
So this tape is designed to make your English more understandable, more interesting, and more expressive within the American style of talking.
He's like a blacks only water fountain technician. Fuck, I can't have this civil rights movement. I'm only certified for blacks. It'll take me 3 months to get certified for white water fountains. I'm fucked. I'm 2 months behind on my rent.
Now, here's a surprise. I'm not going to be concentrating on the pronunciation of individual sounds. Most accent problems are not solved with these kinds of pronunciation drills. Instead, we'll first Americanize the intonation, that is, the rhythm and pitch pattern of your speech. Second, we'll change the muscularity and learn how to move the mouth muscles and focus the sound the way that native speakers do. When you begin by changing these two elements of speech style, you can usually eliminate many accent problems even before you worry about any of the details of pronunciation. Almost every language and dialect uses melody and rhythm in a different way. In some languages, the pitch slides up on important words.
That wasn't good at all. What was that? What was that? What the fuck was that?
Dialect uses melody and rhythm in a different way. In some languages, the pitch slides up on
The black water fountain technician almost made me choke.
important words.
I thought it was
funny.
funny.
In other languages, the pitch slides up and down, or the pitch slides up and down inside these words. Some languages have a rapid staccato monotone pattern. Other monotone languages are much slower with equal stress on all syllables. And any one of these patterns can cause some problems.
All of those
for a
were
listener
equally
whose
racist.
native speech
All of those were equally racist in their own special way. I fucking like this guy. Even though he definitely looks like, you know, he looks like an avid hunter, but like his tree stand is at a Motel 6. Like he's got some salt licks out next to some ashtrays in a couple fucking bad areas of town.
Some languages have a rapid staccato monotone pattern. Other monotone languages are much slower with equal stress on all syllables. And any one of these patterns can cause some problems for a listener whose native speech has a different pattern. So what about good American speech? It doesn't glide in pitch, and it isn't flat on the same note. Effective American speech jumps up and steps down. In fact, I call the pattern jump up and step down intonation.
What a rather thoughtful, insightful fucking interpretation of what's happening.
And here's how it works. Inside each phrase or thought unit, the pitch jumps up to a higher note on an early important word. Then, immediately, on the very next syllable, the pitch starts moving down in small steps on every syllable that follows. And then the biggest downward step is on the last word or idea. Let's try that pattern first just with numbers. Instead of counting on one note like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump up on the word 2, and then bring the pitch back down in small steps, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do it?
No, I'm not doing
Now
that.
let's use the exact same pattern on this sentence.
Okay,
I'm very
as fascinating as this is, I'm fucking off. Boop, 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 someone bought a beer and said, "See you next year, homie. It's gonna be the last Oh, that was the other night. Never mind. I guess bye. It's only 8:30. Merch doesn't have his shit set up. Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna come back and play Tarkov later, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anywho, get away from me. Go